Hello, everyone. So I'm really excited tonight. I have a great guest, Tammy Lovell or Lovell, I want to say. Sorry, it's my French accent, I guess.
It's Lovell.
Lovell. Okay, sorry about that. So all the way from beautiful Costa Rica. And Tammy, you live in Playas del Coco part-time. Uh,
Yes.
can you tell us more about why Playas del Coco is a good place? And then we'll get into your bio and stuff as well. But what are the
Of,
benefits of Playas del Coco?
of course. I think the biggest benefit of Playa del Coco is that it's literally 20 to 25 minutes from the Liberia National Airport, International Airport, I'm sorry, which of course is where uh, daily flights come in from Canada, the US, and Europe as well. The other thing is that it's just really really beautiful here. The weather is probably the hottest and the driest in this entire area, the province of Guanacaste. Um, and it has a really wonderful community, a mix of local people, of international people. The restaurants are fantastic. There's a multitude of international restaurants here. And it has a really good vibe. It's also very popular actually among snowbirds and tourists as well.
Amazing. Can you tell us more about the restaurants? I know you've introduced me to a few, and I know there's a new one as well. So if you don't
That's
mind
right.
expanding on that.
Yes, that's right. Just a little ways, actually, just around the corner from where you bought your house. I see there's a new Caribbean restaurant opening up there. Um, oh my goodness. Well, first of all, you can go out just about any night of the week and find great food and great live music as well. There are, I'm probably going to say, over 100 restaurants in and around the entire area. We have Italian, Greek, Asian, Mexican, Peruvian. There's just so many, and of course, most of these restaurants are run by foreigners that come here, and they bring their culture with them, of course. So the food's very very good.
That sounds amazing. So let's start my presentation. So tonight we're exploring Playas del Coco or Playa del Coco, and it's a beautiful dark or black sand beach. So can you describe us the sand? I know you post a lot about it and the area, and it's very different. I'd never seen a black sand beach before.
Yeah, the sand is definitely darker here, and that, of course, is because of the volcanoes that are nearby. And so the sand, the nice thing about the sand, though, is that it's really, really easy to walk on. So when you're walking or running, you're not kind of sinking down into the sand, which is really nice. The beach in Playa del Coco is actually just over 3 kilometers in length.
Oh
So it
wow.
makes yeah, it makes a wonderful walking beach. And in the mornings, you can see people out running and walking their dogs, and so people ride their bikes on the beach. So it's a wonderful gathering place.
Amazing. And well, there you go. My special effects are slow. So about Tammy, so you're a real
Ah,
estate consultant or a realtor, and you do residential in Costa Rica, but in the past you did commercial real estate. Can you tell us a bit more? I'm curious. I know shared some interesting stories with me as well.
of course, yes. I actually, my career background, I spent 12 years with the Yellow Pages Group, which, of course, their head office is in Montreal. Had a wonderful, wonderful sales and marketing career with that group. And then I've always wanted to be involved in real estate. So I went from that to actually working again in a to business sort of industry, and that was in commercial real estate back in St. John's, Newfoundland, where I'm from. Had a wonderful career. Got to learn the industry from some of the best realtors. I worked for Remax, wonderful, fantastic team. Had a great time. And then, of course, the decision was made to come to Costa Rica. So I knew that I wanted to sell real estate when I arrived, and I was a little bit hooked on, all those House Hunter international shows, and so I had visions of kind of my life being like that. My first year here, I actually sold one house. So I
Ouch.
was,
Yeah.
yes, yes, I went from a very successful career to coming here and selling one house. So it was a bit of a rude awakening for me. Of course, when I arrived, the only person I knew was my real estate agent. So, you know, I was well traveled, but I had never lived anywhere before. And of course, I moved from Newfoundland to Central America, where I didn't know the language or the culture. And so it was an interesting journey, to be sure. The first year was very difficult. So I realized that I needed to work harder and smarter and start using social media as probably, you know, my main form of marketing, and just posting lifestyle things like, you know, selfies on the beach and monkeys and the great food, and I do it to this day. And actually, a lot of my business does come from Facebook and some other mediums of social media.
TikTok as well. You're starting.
You got me started on
Yeah.
TikTok. Sometimes
You're tainted now.
the gym, and oh my gosh, yeah, it's really funny. But no, it's been a journey, and now, you know, now I've certainly built up a clientele, and now it's a wonderful, successful business, and I'm having a lot of fun with it, actually.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And so we have a question from the audience from Jason. Are
Okay.
there any plant-based restaurants? So vegan, I assume, or
Absolutely.
vegetarian?
Absolutely. There are many. And of course, Costa Rica is well known for its fresh produce.
Oh, it's amazing,
It
Jason. You'll
is.
be in heaven.
Yes. Everything, every bit of fruit and vegetables, of course, everything tastes delicious here. So I recently had some vegan clients, as a matter of fact, and they're wanting to move here for 6 months of the year. So it was interesting. I would go to, you know, some of the restaurants that they attended, and found I was eating some of the vegan stuff as well. I just wanted to, you know, sort of experience that, and liked it, and was very surprised. There was actually a vegan store just recently opened here, so you can go and get your
Oh,
yeah,
amazing.
yeah, your plant-based burgers and sausages and that sort of thing. Yeah,
Wow, that's great. It's in
mm,
Coco or
it's in Coco. Yeah, it's
wow,
by yeah,
booming
it's down by the
metropolis.
beach.
I love it. Well, thank you so much, Tammy. And a little bit about me. So for those joining us for the first time, you may know me. I'm not wearing my fancy suit today. Sorry, I was a bit lazy. I do still have the glasses, so I guess I can look more like the picture. But anyway, I love investing in real estate all over the place. And Costa Rica right now is very special to me. And that's great to hear about vegan and vegetarian. My wife and daughter are vegetarian, not vegan, but and I love vegan food, vegetarian food, and I love meat as well, unfortunately. But I can be vegan for a little while. And I'm a coach and mentor at the creative real estate investing community. So if you want to learn more, I own in 3 Canadian provinces, 2 US states, and 1 Costa Rican province. So
Yay.
hopefully more soon, thanks to Tammy. And tonight we have a great deal. So we have an awesome project we're going to share with you. I see a question from the audience as well. So I'm just going to, whoops, sorry, I'm going too fast. Okay, anyway, technical difficulties. So Javad is joining us from Montreal, and he's wondering if it's possible to refinance any property in Costa Rica for a Canadian who is a non-resident. And if yes, what is the price range for property which has cash flow? What percentage of down payment do you need to put down? And all of this. So unfortunately, Javad, and we'll talk about financing, it's very different. So you can't do the BRRRR strategy where you buy, renovate, rent, and refinance. You buy. There is some very limited financing, and we'll cover it in more depth later on with Tammy. But right now, we're going to talk about this deal that we have, well, Tammy has, and I think it's amazing. And let me just try to go back. Hopefully, I can go back. Nope. Anyway, it's going to be, we'll start over. Ocean Villas. So gorgeous project. Maybe you can tell us more about the location as well, Tammy, and the vision behind it.
Yes, Ocean Villas actually is a new development by a builder and a developer here. His name is Vladimir. He's been here for 15 years. He has done numerous builds, single family homes. He did a high rise. He's done apartment buildings, and he's also done recently a beautiful commercial build. He's very good at what he does, and all of his projects are, quality, high end. So he's doing a new project. It's called Ocean Villas. It's a single family development. It's literally 400 meters from the beach, and a 15-minute walk to, in the downtown area. Just a few minutes stroll, and you are in restaurants and groceries, spa, doctor's offices, fitness,
Vegan store.
the list goes on, the vegan store. And I think that right now, because our inventory is low in this area, everybody has been buying up everything that's on the market. I think I made a joke yesterday, actually. I think there's not going to be anyone left in Ontario because they're all going to be living in Playas del Coco.
But you know why? It's our realtor. So Doug Ford, our premier, is the best realtor in Ontario. He's getting Ontarians to move away because of taxes and all kinds of things. So it's kind of an inside joke with investors. So it's also working in Coco, which is great.
It's been great. It's been interesting. So this project is, is very well, it's needed here because we haven't had any single family homes, with it in the beach area in a while.
It's mostly condos right now. So yeah.
Yes. And as I said, just about everything is sold out. So the timing is perfect. These are beautiful homes. They're going to be sold in 3 phases. The first phase is going to be starting very soon, in a few months. And actually several are already sold. They're going to be 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 3-bedroom, 3-bath. The 2-bedroom, 2-bath are going to be roughly around 1,100 square feet. The 3-bedroom, 2-bath are going to be about 1,600 to 1,700 square feet. They also have pools, plunge pools. They're a little bigger than plunge pools. And the other great thing is that there's not going to be any HOA. This is going to be a community that has an electric gate. So everybody will pay something like $85 a year to, just to sort of for maintenance for the gate, to pay for the gate. And yeah, it's a wonderful project. The houses, if you look through the presentation, there are drawings.
Yeah, I'll scroll through.
Yeah, and they're going to come with all of the appliances, high-end appliances, split airs, and washer and dryers, and so you do have to supply your own furniture. But furniture is really easy to find furniture packages here. So yeah, it's a wonderful opportunity for us, and they're going to make great investment properties. People are going to want to come and rent these units for sure, just because of the location as well.
That's it. And we had a question from the audience, from Danielle, regarding the population of Playas del Coco. Do you know how many people live there? I know it kind of ebbs and flows as well, depending on visitors and things.
Yes. In the general area of Playas del Coco, I'm sorry, and Playa Hermosa, Playa Ocotal, all these communities are, within a short drive of each other. There's probably about 15 to 20,000 people that are here on a regular basis. That number rises significantly, of course, during what I will call high season, when the snowbirds come. And of course, it's a very transient place as well. People are coming and going all the time. And the tourism here is just huge, and continuing to grow, because Costa Rica is getting such a great name for itself.
It's so clean. You can drink the tap water. I mean, it's amazing.
You can drink the tap water, yes. And it's very good. It's like having a multivitamin every time you have a glass of water, because so many of the minerals are, coming from the volcanoes. And so.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it is kind of mineral water. I noticed that when I was there. So not sparkling.
No, you can add some sparkling to it.
So anyway, I'm showing again the kind of the street view. So 2 bathrooms, 2 bedroom, 2 bath, around 269, three
Yeah.
bed, 2 bath, 339.
Yes.
We have a question from Jason. So what is the link to this? Is there a website for this project, or it's on Tammy Sells Costa Rica?
It's going to be on my website in a few days, but as well, I can send out if anybody wants to send me an email or send you, and I'm happy to send out the presentation.
Perfect. And yeah, we can continue scrolling. So here's a view of the street. So it's all brick pavers, and there's parking for 2 cars, it looks like.
I think
One to
actually,
two.
yes, there are parking for 2 cars for each house.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And yeah, like you were saying earlier, high-end appliances will be included in the price.
Yes, that's
It's
correct.
just furniture and furniture, curtains, and all the
Just your furniture,
materials.
just your furniture, your decor, that sort of thing. Yeah.
And there's some nice shops in town as well, like in Coco, or if you want to drive, you can go to Liberia. There's some good deals you showed us,
Yes.
Pequeño Mundo, and
Yeah.
other places if you want to have fun with it.
Yes,
And
there are
Tamarindo.
a lot of furniture stores probably within an hour as well. All sorts of beautiful furniture stores.
And do they deliver? I guess they deliver. I've seen some trucks around. And
That's correct. Yeah.
perfect. Well, here's a view of if you were to furnish it a certain way. This is how the space would look. So it's amazing, really nice open concept. And
Yeah.
you have a view on the outdoor dining room. So that's something as Canadians we may not be used to, but in Costa Rica, a lot of dining rooms are outside like that on the grass, basically. And you could put some chairs. We'll see later on. There's like an island where you can eat at, and then outside. So it creates more of an indoor-outdoor space. And
Yes, outdoor space is really, really important here. And I always consider outdoor and indoor living when, of course, I'm showing people. And the other thing is, people come down and we look at sometimes smaller homes. But as I say to people, it's very, very important to keep in mind that outdoor living is a huge part of your lifestyle here. So you're not inside as much as you are, of course, when you're up north.
no, that's it. Yeah, you want to enjoy the great outdoors and
Yes.
the beautiful views. So here's the pool. So it's just amazing. A partial green wall, and the 3 bedroom unit even has like an indoor atrium. And here again, we have a view of the site. So it's small, exclusive street with a electric gate, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see what else we have. Oh, and then the payment structure, because this is a new construction, new build. That's
Yes.
an advantage. So can you explain it to us how it works for to
Yes.
buy a new construction deal?
Yes. So this developer is actually offering financing, and the structure is set up so that it would be a 50% down, 50% of the purchase price, and then the other 50% can be financed over a 5-year term. The interest rate is a little high, but of course that's the way it is because unfortunately you're not able to get mortgages if you're, excuse me, an expat. And then over the 5-year term, you just pay the interest, and then you pay, of course, a balloon payment at the end. And so to secure one of these lots for your home, it's a $10,000 down payment. That down payment is actually held in escrow until all the permits have been secured. And then the payment program is a payment plan. So as you can see, $25,000 shall be deposited after the permits, $50,000 after the completion of the first floor, and so on and so on.
Perfect. And then
Yes.
for the remainder, going back to Javad was asking about financing. So what I know of is there's a company called Seaport Credit. You can message me to find out more. But
Okay.
Seaport Credit will allow you to use registered funds to finance the remainder. So in essence, you could have that 50% from the builder. The other 50% could come from your registered funds. So RESPs, TFSAs, and the like. And then, yeah, you need to reach out to Seaport to find out more about their program.
Yeah.
But your registered funds remain registered. What it is you transfer, let's say you're investing in the stock market. Now they invest actually in your house. So they get switched over to their fund, and then their fund invests in your property. And then you have to repay yourself over 5, 10, 15, or 20 years. You
Yeah.
pick the term, because it's like you're creating your own mortgage with your own money. Another option is getting a HELOC from your house in Canada or a building that you own, and then the other 50% from the builder. So that's why I think this is an amazing opportunity. And the 400 meters from the beach, that's insane. That's really close. I mean, like a 5 minute walk, would you
Yes.
say, Tammy? And
Yes, 5 to 10 minute walk. I mean, when you consider that, in 5 to 10 minutes, you're in the beautiful beach of the Pacific Ocean, and at a price point of, that in the twos, in the threes, it's just outstanding. There are not a whole lot of places in the world that you can buy tropical living for that price.
no, it's the price of maybe a lot. And the bathroom, like the designs are gorgeous. See
Mhm.
the bathroom with the I'm not sure how you call it again. There's no difference in the flooring for the showers. It's really modern designs,
Yes,
very
very
clean,
modern, very beautiful, clean lines.
easy
Mhm.
to maintain as well.
Yeah.
It's practically maintenance free except for the plants, so you will need a gardener. But
You'll
that's about it for Ocean Villas, and
Mhm.
there's only 7 units left, I think.
There right now in phase one, there are 7 units available. Uh,
Okay,
for phase one and two, I'm sorry, there's 4 2 bedrooms and there are 3 3 bedrooms.
perfect.
It's
Yeah,
getting very dark. I'm getting very dark because we're actually at that hour where darkness is coming in. So maybe I should turn on a light if you
light. Yes, if you have a quick moment, and then
in it.
if we have any questions, anybody feel free to type them in the comments. I do see them, and we'll be sure to address them.
There we go.
Perfect. And here I'm sharing Tammy's contact information. The best way in Costa Rica, I learned, is WhatsApp or
Yes.
email. Telephone is not. Yeah, you're back, Tammy. There you go. You were getting really tanned.
I I disappeared for a while.
Yeah. Sorry, I was talking and talking, and anyway, but here you can see the beautiful area, and Playas del Coco is just a few minutes from Playa Hermosa, which is amazing. And then there's Ocotal, like you said, and that's what, another 15-minute drive. So amazing opportunities within minutes. You're in so many areas. I see some questions in the chat. So there's Jason asking for you to send him the information on the 3 bedroom. Jason, can you send me or send us your email address, and I'll share it with Tammy, and I'll make sure she sends you the information. And then there's Javad asking, what is the rent for this property? So that's a tough question because it is a new project, new property. But
Yes,
what I've
yes,
seen, a 3 bedroom house, like high season, you could probably easily get $250, $300 a night and up,
absolutely.
depending on how you furnish it, how you market it. And there's some awesome property management. Tammy, could you tell us more maybe about what's available?
Yes, there are countless property managers in the area, and they all offer, I mean, everything from taking care of the property to paying your bills, doing your rentals for you, cleaning services, taking care of your pools, all the maintenance. So I have a list, of course, and I'm able to provide anyone that's interested, provide them with the list, and then they can contact them all and sort of do their own investigating and interviewing, that sort of thing.
And an insider tip, if you're a little crazy like me, you could self-manage and forego the property management. It's a little
Yes,
more risky, but if you're adventurous, you could, especially
yes.
if
Your
it's gated.
Spanish is very good, though. I might say.
Yeah, it's going really well, and because it's a gated community. So again, this is gated. So what's nice is you can get your own staff. They get in and out, and that's it. No worries really about anything else. And it's a small lot. You don't have lawn mowing and all kinds of other, no snow removal.
No, that's right. Just pool, really. You'll
Yeah.
probably, you're probably just going to have to hire someone to come in and take care of the pool on a monthly basis. That's it.
Yeah, because that's going to need a little bit more love.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then questions. I think that's about it. Did anybody else have any other questions? Tammy also sells other properties, so existing. You can go from really small condos. I've seen some at like 85,000, all the way to multi-million-dollar homes. So depending on what you're looking for, I thought this was a sweet spot for investors. But if your dream home is much bigger, then you could do something much larger.
Absolutely.
And we have another question from Danielle. Can you Airbnb 6 months and owner live there for 6 months?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And there's a new visa. If you invest this kind of amount, I think it's 150,000 or more, where you can become a resident.
Yes.
Because right now you get 90 days as a Canadian, and then you'd have to go to Nicaragua, and then come back, or US or wherever, and then come back, you get another 90 days. Or Danielle, you could apply and become a resident and stay there. It's an annual thing you have to reapply for 5 years. Then you become a permanent resident. So it's another advantage of buying in Costa Rica. Great. So that's kind of it for now, but make sure to check out Tammy Sells Costa Rica on social media, and reach out to Tammy. She's amazing. And Tammy, you just expanded your team as well. So it's yourself, your husband, Kevin, and you've added some team members.
Yes, I have a wonderful gentleman named Wesley Rice who just came on board. He has many years of experience working in the real estate trade, and he was an agent actually with Keller Williams in the U.S. For quite a long time, and Wes has been here for 6 years. Just a wonderful guy, really knows his stuff, and so we're all having a great bit of fun.
Good. Well, it's been amazing. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule.
Thank
know
you.
you're running all over the place, helping people coming in from Canada. I see a lot of Ontarians. You're right in your profile. If anybody checks you out, it's like happy clients from Ontario, from North Bay, from it goes on and on. That's been amazing. I hope everybody enjoyed this presentation. We'll have more in the future. I know, Tammy, you have access to other deals coming up soon, condos and other things. So this is only the start.
Yes,
but we would love for people to have this almost beachfront property, like just close enough that you could enjoy it. So
yeah, there's a few actually great new developments that are coming up. So, and as they come up, of course, I'll send all the information to you, and maybe we can do a webinar on each one.
Absolutely. Let's do that. So thank you very much, everyone. Have a great evening. Take care.
Thank you, Francois.
My pleasure. Bye.